Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into today's video, if you're new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and hit the post notifications bell so you'll know the next time I post. So, let's get into the video. Okay, so before we actually get into the video for real. So disclaimer. So as you saw the title of the video, of today's video, this is a real story time, okay? And to protect these people's identities, I will not be saying their names. I will not be going into every detail because I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube. So I'm going to try to explain it as good as possible. Like, I'm going to try to the best of my ability. But if you really want to know like every detail, just comment down below your Instagram and I will follow you on Instagram and message you the story. So just to put it out there. Okay. So where to start? The story basically starts. It starts into my junior year of high school, and so I had a friend group that I was friends with or whatever, and don't get me wrong, I loved our friend group. This friend group was everything. Like, we did everything at school. Like, we had fun. So me and my best friend, I'm not going to say her name, but just know me and my best friend, we were friends with this one girl. Her name is going to be Samantha today. So it was me, my best friend, and Samantha. And, we've been friends for like a long time. I would say over a year. And basically, so me and my best friend were also friends with this other girl named Paisley. Just saying random names, guys. And Paisley has a sister named Catherine. And Catherine and Paisley were friends with my best friend before we were friends with Samantha. So, mind you, Catherine doesn't go to our school. I'm not going to say our school's name, of course. But Catherine doesn't go to our school. But Paisley does. She just transferred to our school. But me and my best friend and Samantha, we were friends before we were friends with Paisley. So, as soon as she started our school or whatever, I'm just going to come out and say it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, so let's just put it this way. Samantha has did some things with her life. Okay? I'm not going to put her business out on here for real. But let's just say she has slept with some people. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to go into any detail like who she did it with or what's their names and not create a fake name for them. I'm not bringing it up. I'm just going to say, put it out there. She slept with some people. Okay? More than one. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? Okay. Hold on.
3 hours later.
So, one day at lunch, Samantha wasn't at school. It was me, my best friend, and Paisley. And this other girl that we were friends with. I'm not gonna create a fake name for her. But anyways, yeah. So long story short, this dude walks in the lunchroom. And, everything was all, fine and sweet. So this dude, his name is Dexter. We're just going to say that, okay? So Dexter decided to walk by And Paisley was like, oh my God, he's so fine. She was like, Micah, you think he's fine? But like she was like, Micah, you don't like, you think he's fine or whatever? I was like, girl, that's not my business to tell if he's fine or not. Like, what? So Paisley was like, well, isn't that the dude that Samantha slept with? In my head, in my best friend's head, we were like, why is this sitting here asking, like, what is she doing? So, you know, we were like, what the? So we were like, yeah, what about it? So then Paisley was like, well, I was just asking or whatever. Clearly, why are you wanting to know? So, you know, everything was fine and sweet. All of a sudden, she asked my best friend, where did they sleep at? Girl, why are you wanting to know where Samantha slept with this dude from? Like, why? I'm trying to figure out, why are you wanting to know where in the world she did stuff with this nigga? Like, literally, why are you asking so many questions? So, you know, my best friend, she gonna obviously tell her, because how we are, we're not gonna lie to somebody and then them go spread false assumptions. So, you know, we were like, yeah, she did sleep with him, but I don't really want to say like where she slept with him at. Tell me why Paisley is going to sit here and all of a sudden blurt out, oh, well, I've heard she slept with him at a hotel party. What do you mean you heard? So it's giving, people are going around telling Samantha's business. So we got mad at her and we were like, girl, how do you know that? Why are you bringing that up? That's old. Mind you, this is old news now. She's like, well, I mean, it's going around the school, you know, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, but that's being messy. Like, you don't even bring up stuff like that. So we were like, don't do it again. So, you know, Paisley, on the other hand, is going to sit here and be like, well, still, like, and I also heard that she slept with 3 other dudes in one night. Mind you, they didn't do it at the same time. That's all I'm going to say. They did not do it at the same time, okay? They didn't. But we're like, why is this girl asking so many questions and telling this girl's business? Like, it's messy. So, you know, we're like, my best friend was like, yeah, she did sleep with 3 dudes. She slept with Dexter and 2 other dudes that same night. But why are you bringing this up now since she's not here? Because mind you, Samantha's not here to witness this. It was only me, my best friend Paisley, and this other girl. And she's over here spreading her business around the lunch table. And we're like, what are you doing? You're doing this now since Samantha's not here. But if Samantha was here, you would not be saying stuff. So, you know, she was like, well, I'm just saying. And then my best friend was like, well, you know, Dexter is fine. I'm not gonna lie. I really wanted to be with him. But yeah, she did have sex with him or whatever. But I'm over that, like, whatever. Paisley gonna be messy talking about, that didn't make you mad? If I was you, I would have cut her off. Blah, 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 blah. But hold on for a minute. That's supposed to be Paisley's friend too. So why are you we're all friends here. Why are you trying to get them to cut each other off just because an old incident happened? They've already solved that. Why are you trying to be messy? So, you know, we were like, okay. So then we got off of Samantha's business for once. And, you know, Paisley and my best friend, you know, we're talking and we're like, yeah, we've had some issues with our friendship a lot, and we fell out, blah, 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 over boys and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not going to go into detail. But then she's going to have the audacity to sit here and ask my best friend, have you and Samantha fell out over a dude before? My best friend was like, No, why are you asking? So we were like, what in the world? So she was like, mind you, our other friend that was at the table, she went to the bathroom, so she didn't hear none of this conversation the whole time at lunch, because she went to the bathroom. I'm not going to say her business, but puff, puff. That's all I'm going to say. So, you know, we were sitting here listening to her, and my best friend was like, yeah, we did, like, there was this one boy or whatever that she slept with that I really liked. And I found out that she did stuff with him after the fact. Me and him quit talking. And yeah, we fell out over that, but we got back cool. And I'm not really studying that no more. Because, I mean, it's old, you know. So mind you, Paisley's over here, like, hearing all this. She's letting this come to her mind, like, be stuck in her brain. So, you know, the bell rings. Lunch is over with. We go to class. I'm going to pause.
3 hours later.
So I'll just change, the scenery to give it more, Anyways, so also disclaimer. I do not have beef with none of these girls at all. At all. Like, I did have beef with them, but I'm over that. We solved it. I don't talk to them no more. End of story. But back to what I was saying, though. So, we leave or whatever, and that was it. That was it. We went home. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next part of this story. So, like, after we went home, this is where stuff got crazy. So, I'm minding my own business or whatever, and I get a notification on Instagram. Mind you, I realized I've been put in a group with my best friend and Samantha's sister. Her name is Barbara. So, you guys. So, by the way, mind you, Samantha's not in this group chat, but her sister is. Her sister Barbara is in the group chat. So you got me, Barbara, and my best friend. So, she's over here gonna talk about, basically just like confronting us about what went on today at lunch. And I'm like, how does this girl know what we talked about? So she gonna start off like, let me put this on. So y'all wanna sit here and talk about my sister Samantha? I'm like, girl, what you talking about? Because literally, mind you, Barbara does not go to our school no more. She graduated. She was class of 2023. She's been gone. And this was my junior year of high school when all this was going down. And I was and now currently I'm a senior. I've been graduated because I graduated early. That's another story time if y'all want it. Anyways, so she gonna sit here and text us and be like, so y'all over here talking about my sister Samantha. Me and my best friend are texting back and forth in a group chat, and we're like, what are you talking about her? Even if we were, how would you know we were talking? He wasn't even at school. You don't even go to the school, so how would you know? How would even Samantha know? Samantha wasn't even at school today. So we knew off the bat who told her what went down. But we're trying to figure out what did this girl tell her? Because basically we already knew who told, because honey, the only people that was at that table was me, my best friend, and Paisley, and our other friend. Mind you, our other friend, she was in the bathroom. She was doing her little puff in the bathroom. So she didn't know anything about the conversation. So the only one that knew about the conversation was Paisley. So we over here texting Barbara, and we're like, we already know who told, so don't act slow. She was literally acting slow. She was like, I got eyes and ears everywhere at the school. You can't sit here and tell me that you wasn't talking. I was like, girl, what are you talking about? What do you mean by talking shit? We wasn't talking shit. We were literally having a conversation to Paisley. So, you know, my best friend obviously gonna be like, girl, we already know who's old, so don't act slow. We know it was Paisley that told you. She was like, Paisley didn't even tell me. Like, what are you talking about? So she wanted to act slow. So, you know, me and my best friend, we were like, so why did Paisley sit here and lie to you? Because why would we talk mess about our friend that we've been knowing longer than Paisley? Mind you, we've been knowing Samantha since 2023, which actually we haven't been knowing her. We actually been knowing her longer than that, but we didn't really hang out for real since 2023. Because we've been knowing Samantha since 9th grade, since our freshman year of high school, and that was back in 2021. We've been knowing this girl for the longest. And this is before Samantha and Paisley became friends. So that's why we were so mad, because we were like, why is Paisley over here making a big deal and a problem out of things? And why is Barbara and Samantha getting mad at me and my best friend if we've been there for y'all longer than we have with Paisley? So, you know, she's over here talking about she literally named off everything that me and my best friend and Paisley were talking about at that lunch table. She was bringing up Samantha's past of what she did with who else. And it just got out of proportion. So she was like, I don't want y'all talking mess about her. Y'all weird for that. Y'all are fake as and blah, 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 blah. So then we're over here like, honey, like, what do you mean we're fake? We literally, we didn't talk mess about her. Paisley was asking about Samantha's business and who she do with who. And we said it because we're like that. We're going to tell people the truth. We're not going to sit here and lie to them and say, oh yeah, she didn't sleep with that person, blah, blah, for that person to go back and run their mouth and lie and say, oh yeah, they're over here talking about this, that, and forth. So of course we're going to tell them the truth. So, you know, we were like, we're confused. So she was like, if I hear her catch y'all talking mess about my sister, it's on and popping. I got people to hurt y'all. She's basically just threatening us basically at this point. So, you know, I'm screenshotting that hoe. So, you know, I'm like, girl, like what? So the next following day.
3 hours later.
The next following day, me and my best friend, without Paisley being there, we don't know where Paisley was. She didn't even come to school. I missed a part, so we're gonna back up. So after Barbara texted me and my best friend in that group chat, I texted Paisley myself, and I was basically just cussing her out, talking about, why did you go to Barbara? Why did you tell Barbara that we were talking mess about Samantha and all this and that and the fourth? She basically gonna sit here and laugh, talking about, what are you talking about? I haven't said anything. I don't even know her like that. What do you mean? I was like, girl, don't act slow. You were the only one that was at the table when we were talking about this stuff, so why are you lying? So, you know, basically I started like cussing her out and all this and that, and then she was like, Micah, you're very fake towards Samantha, blah, 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 you and your best friend, and blah, blah, blah. I was like, girl, no, we're not. You're the fake one, because you're over here, you were the one talking crap about her while she was at school that day, and then when she comes back to school, you want to act like you wasn't talking crap? Oh, okay. So then, you know, we were sitting there. Fast forward to the next day at school. So, you know, me and my best friend, we go up to Samantha because Samantha came back to school. So we were like, Samantha, we was not talking crap about you. Please get that through your head. We was not talking crap. Paisley's over here lying on us. She was like, well, I forgive y'all, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, knowing me, I thought everything was sweet. I thought everything was fine. So, you know, I gave Samantha a hug. My best friend gave Samantha a hug. We were all just chilling. Everything was cool. I thought we were close again. I thought we were friends. We didn't get in a fight or nothing. We was arguing or nothing. So we were telling Samantha about her sister. We were like, honey, please tell your sister that we was not talking crap about you, and we don't know why Paisley was over here lying on us. So Samantha, she said it was fine. She was like, I don't really care no more if y'all were. I really don't care at this point, blah, blah, blah. But we were saying what we weren't, though. So she was like, well, Micah, what else do you want me to believe? Paisley was over here telling me that she told my sister that y'all were, and Paisley brought up stuff that I have never even told her. So y'all had to tell and talk mess about me behind my back when I wasn't at school that day. I was like, Samantha, the reason why you never told her is because you wasn't close with her. We understand that. But she somehow knew about your business before we even told her. Because people, I guess, been talking about you, honey. So we told Samantha, we were like, we told her the truth. We told her, yes, you did do those things, but that was the past. You're not like that no more. And she literally was like, oh, okay. So scratch that. I go and text Paisley, and I was like, see, me, my best friend, and Samantha just made up. We just made up. She gonna send me a text talking about, oh, well, that was the plan. She's just following what I told her to say and do. What do you mean, the plan? What plan are you planning? Because I hate when people sit here and sneak this behind my back. I hate that. So she was like, oh, that was part of the plan, blah, blah, blah. So that really burned me up because I was like, what are you talking about? Because, honey, so me and my best friend, we're gonna sit here and go up to Samantha and be like, so what is Paisley talking about? She's like, I don't know what she's talking about. I haven't even seen her today. She's not even at school, blah, blah, blah. She was telling the truth about that, but I feel like they sat here and was talking before they got to school. But yeah, she was over here talking about that's part of the plan, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to end this video right now and just call it part 1 because obviously I can't tell the whole story in one video because that would be a long video. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and hit the post notifications bell so that you'll know the next time I post a video, especially so you'll know part 2. And yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll see you in part 2. Peace.